Alright. For those who can hear me, I'm going to be on both my TikTok and my YouTube. So if you're on YouTube, awesome. If you're not, feel free to join me on TikTok. Hello, cool cat. That set up my TikTok. Ouch. That was my toe. Where are we going? Of course, the TikTok fell over. Oh, I've got 2 people on stream. Hello. Not really much going on other than sewing, which is going to be hard to see from this angle. Fix that one because it decided to fall. Stop turning. You don't need to turn. Stop turning. That's why I hate working with this one. Sure, that's fine. Yeah, it said hello. I saw that one. I know who you are. Slow chat is so that way if everybody tries to spam something, I can, control it. I know it's so long, but a minute and 30 seconds shouldn't be too long to wait to be able to put a response, because every time I've ever had it on 60 seconds, I've had someone almost every minute spam something terrible. So knowing that there's at least 130 seconds for you to wait is a lot better than being spammed every minute something. That, and I'm able to take the time to look over and read it and respond. I understand you're a fast responder, but I'm a person who doesn't respond as fast because I'm focused on a task and will need that time to be able to understand that I can wait for the response and not have to try to do this kind of motion through the stream. And I'm sure there are plenty of other streams going on where you could probably chat to people in chat if you want to have a conversation that's like super active. Hi, cat. Didn't see you there until I turned over this way. All of the ooh woos and ooh woo woo. Oi! Hi! No, I haven't seen you in forever as well. I was gonna say, Forrest, if you feel that you want to have a faster response time and you use TikTok, feel free to hop on TikTok, because I usually respond quicker to my TikToks, to be perfectly honest, because, like, it's closer to me. I know you have a kid now. I've been liking up all of your Facebook and your TikToks about your kid. I've been doing what I can. Ven? How are you, Ven? It's Kat trying to ask how you are.
Hi.
Ven says hi. I'd say Ven's doing their best. I mean, I'm not opposed to you bringing your kid along, but it would have to be something we figure out a time if you were to come over to visit for a short bit, and also politely ask how long it's been since your last COVID test and if it tested negative and stuff like that. That's fair. I know me and Ben just recently got ours done as frequent as was it the 10th? Yeah, the 10th. We got a test on the 10th and we came out negative. Although our bodies hate us enough to do other body flips instead. Nice. That is pretty recent. Monday. That would have been on the 11th. Really need to stop using tape on these. Oh, that's cute. I'm glad you're enjoying another fandom to put on body paint and wigs. I figured it was the short-haired version. Let's see. I know I have another pair of scissors around here somewhere. There they are. There we go. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm streaming on 2 platforms. Here and on YouTube. And I think I might update my settings here. Of course I like duetting you. I just not got a lot of stuff for cosplaying Hades, to be perfectly honest. That and all this makes it hard, and I don't want to shave it off until my wedding this year. I would do more duets if I had the time, but between trying to work on commission work like this and making sure I'm still at Wally World half the time. Oh, it's to encourage people while I'm working on commissions that are physical to wear a mask, so that way, even though I don't have it or anything, that anything that I might have, say a cold or something, which I don't, doesn't get on the suit. It's also to avoid all the fabric and fur getting in my mouth. Cat, did you eat? That, and it's got a furry logo on it too. Hello, thickest boy with a 1. Ah, no, the string. Why? I've been betrayed. That song's been stuck in my head all day. Hey, honey, could you bring me my phone real quick through the curtain? Where? Should be on the couch with you. Table. Thank you, dear. I'm sad cat left. Makes me sad. At least let the Discord know that I'm Fursuit streaming. Hello. There we go. Now I'm in 3 different spots. More or less. I can watch myself now. It's very amusing that I can watch myself on stream and lag for about a few seconds. It's hilarious. Let's see. Nothing else I need to directly worry about. So now I can undo that. And put on some music, maybe. Now I can get this song out of my head. Oh, hello there, Shannon. I just saw you over there. I'm sorry. Skip ad. I'm working on a fursuit. I know it's kind of hard to see, but I'm right there. Failed to connect? Are you seriously? Ah, sorry. I just heard somebody join that, and my live got auto-ended on my thing, even though I didn't end it. I wonder if it's because I tried to start playing music, and it probably freaked out. Trying to make sure I'm streaming from everywhere. I did put a stream link for YouTube up in the Discord, though, so if you wanted to watch. I'm sorry, hold on. I'm having a hard time hearing you because I have my thing probably set to phone versus speaker. All right. And there we are.
There we are. Yeah, I'm doing like 6 things at the moment.
That's fair.
I will open the stream probably in another window and just fully fill my desktop.
Yeah.
Because Aura is streaming VR chat right now too, so he's on Twitch.
Fair.
Goofing around. So I have him in one window and my 3D print in another window and a Unity in another window and Discord in another window.
So many windows.
Many, many, many windows. Copy link. Browser. Paste into browser.
So how has your prints been going?
The first print finished with no issues. It is great.
That is good to hear.
And I'm printing another one now that is a little bit less good.
As in it's not doing so hot, or it's less big?
It's... Oh god, I gotta mute YouTube. There we go.
Oh no, the reverb.
Yeah, so it's sort of like got a diagonal bevel on the edges.
Yeah.
So it bevels out as the print continues, and it's wanting to bow up. So it's getting into its own way a little bit.
Oh shoot! I was up to 3 viewers for 1 second, and then it disappeared. I was like, oh, and it says 3 again. Whoa! Ah, that's falling off. Hey, it's Vanish on the live stream from YouTube like a nerd. Vanish, you can join us in the voice chat and Discord too, you nerd.
Join the elite Discord club.
Sure, we'll call it that, even though that's not what it is.
It's somewhat elite. It's more elite than many things.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know. You gotta be on the list to get in.
I mean, that's fair, but I also have a link to my Discord in my link tree.
True, but you gotta know where the link tree is.
I mean,
It's also peeling up the tape on the bed. That's annoying. That's probably fine though. I got so many things to try and keep the prints flat against the glass as a print.
Yeah.
And the plastic just really wants to battle that all the time.
Hey, look who joined the voice chat. Hey, Vanish.
No.
Yes. No. How was work? Agreeable.
My arm decided that burn that I showed you before.
Yeah.
It decided that the day was the day for the dead skin to peel off in the middle of work.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was fun. Open flesh wounds at work is great.
Totally fantastical.
Get the hell out of here, McGaff.
Who knows? Maybe I'll finish up on working on this head in some respects and just get a lot of sewing done, and then I'll maybe hop onto your server there, Vanish.
Where does this?
That is if you're in a Minecraft mood.
Mayhaps. Yeah.
I mean, shoot, I'm just probably gonna pop on your server, create maybe a village, and then leave.
Same, but I mean,
where did I go?
I don't know. Where did you go?
I've got too many files open. I'm trying to integrate this thing into my avatar, and
we're up to 4
like
viewers. Unless somebody's watching on 2 things.
I watch on like 8 things at a time.
Hello?
I don't know what you're talking.
Total Arson 3.
I will inflate
the
I'm opening on a 3rd device.
Oh my gosh. I mean, it'll look great for my stream values, I'm sure.
Oh, is Aura doing a horror games on VR chat?
That sounds like a bad idea.
I'd love to do horror.
It's very funny to watch him stream playing horror games because he gets spooked out. But he's gotta be a tall avatar though.
Yeah.
I wish I had a VR headset.
It's very fun. It's very expensive.
Very.
That's a part. That right there is being a part of an elite group of people. Is having VR shit.
You can get the cheap one, or saved all his pennies and got the cheap one.
all of his pennies. I'm sure he would appreciate hearing you say that.
I mean,
all of his
it's
pennies.
a saying.
Is that a saying? I've never heard of that.
I've heard people say they saved all his pennies to get something.
I'm not gonna say what my brain is thinking.
Okay.
I mean,
Don't get banned
I've
from YouTube.
seen your brain, so.
No. It's in reference to what you said, Pip. You said, I've heard someone say that, and I was about to say, which I'm now going to say, well, you've lived longer. Of course, you probably heard this.
Oh yeah, it's very much a 1990s saying.
As in, you had to be growing up in the 90s or born in the 90s?
I actually think I got it from my mom or grandma.
Yeah.
So.
That's fair.
So there you go.
I was gonna say, I was born in the 90s. I wasn't raised in the 90s. I wish I was raised fully in the 90s. Got to at least do from 93 on.
I was born in the 90s.
I know you
born
are.
in the 80s.
And I know you are. Because we've discussed it.
Yeah.
I was born right before the 90s ended. I destroyed the 90s.
You destroyed the 90s.
All these youths.
Are you saying that to me as well?
All these youths. It's all relative.
I mean, that's fair.
I suddenly feel like I've been called a baby somehow.
That's because you have been.
Small bean.
Smallest bean.
No.
Yes.
I'm gonna jump out to Jack.
No, not allowed.
Small bean.
Cute small bean who's a goat.
You're a goat.
No, you're a goat, and I have picture evidence.
Stop outing me.
It's okay. I'm a bunabird. I'm something that's totally out there. And I'm a parakeet, but...
Find our light, avoid the beast. Oh, he's gonna get attacked by some sort of monster, and this VR thing is gonna be great.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
No. Menu, which of these did I do? I did the menu. Okay, so I gotta edit the menu.
See, I'm wondering if my commissioner will actually come to one of these streams, or if it's gonna be one of those things where it's like, they know I stream, but they don't join. I mean, it could be my commissioner's on TikTok right now, but I'm not 100%.
There may be just like, not trusted. I trust him, it's fine.
I mean, fair. But he seemed excited by the idea of me having, streams on TikTok when I'm working on it. And I feel bad it's been the head for the last 2 streams that I've done. But it's one of those things where it's like, it gets really tedious using a very big canvas needle with upholstery thread to sew on feathers to a head.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so now I gotta take this. Okay, I think I can hack this myself.
Man, I must not be paying attention to anything because I just realized that you have a mask on.
Yeah, I put a mask on to encourage the fact that people should be wearing masks. And since I know this is a commission that is made of fabric that also likes to get in my mouth, might I add, because of all the fur, but it's to encourage wearing masks. That and it says Midwest Fur Fest, so I'm kind of being a billboard. I mean, if I want to be,
what you gotta do.
If I want to be more of a billboard, I can be like, hey, check out my Bento Bird shirt that I got from Artwork Tea. Isn't it cute?
Hashtag not spawn.
Hashtag not sponsored. Hello, thickest boy, and total arson. 3. Total arson 3.
Total arson 3.
Well, it's like I'm bouncing back and forth between looking at the YouTube stream, looking at my TikTok live. It's all It's a circus fun game for heaven. Going like this and going like this. Because I have it positioned in 2 positions. Because, like, if you look at the stream right now, you'll see a phone right there.
Oh.
And that is me.
The multicam.
Yeah, I have my play phone on the Wi-Fi, and then I have my laptop on the Wi-Fi, and I have my actual phone, which cannot be seen by any camera, on data. So I'm just I'm just trying my best to appeal to the masses. I just didn't know how I could cross stream this on Discord, so that's why I just shared the link from YouTube.
Yeah, that's fine.
You nerd! You joined on the TikTok too.
You gotta get both.
Gotta get both streaming spots.
Get all the angles.
I'ma fight you up. I'ma fight. Me and you, Azagoggin. We're gonna fight. Someday. I mean, if I ever meet you, I would hope it's either one, at a furry convention, or two, we figure out an anime convention together.
I don't know about the furry convention thing, but anime, hell yeah.
Why not a furry convention? You're a furry. Or at least furry adjacent. Dude, you can just say you're going to an anime or even just a pop culture convention somewhere either in Indiana or Illinois. Nobody's got to know it's actually a furry convention, as long as you don't wear any of the merch.
I'll just hide in the corner, it's okay.
No, instead you're gonna be my fursuit. We gon' fight. We gon' fight. We gon' fight. You're gonna be my suit handler, and we're just gonna run around and have a fun time.
I'll think about it.
Okay.
Oh, printer.
Now understand what it means for me to say I'll think about it.
Exactly.
I've never even been to a school dance.
School dance is that's very different.
School dance is dealing with people that you actually know. It's awful.
Well, I mean that in the I don't do anything ever. Whether I know people or not.
I mean, fair, but school dances also suck, so.
Yeah, school dance is like
fuck school dance.
Peak anxiety.
Peak anxiety, at least at some convention where only a handful of people that you actually like know you. That's better.
Yeah, I think just existing is peak anxiety.
I mean, that's a mood. That is a big mood.
Ow, this thing is hot. Jeez.
Well, don't just touch it immediately after it's printing there, Pip.
No, it's not even. You don't even know what I'm touching.
I would assume it's your print because it's the only thing I could imagine would be the only thing hurting you right now.
No, it's. I'm making sure that the filament is going into the extrusion stepper motor, and the stepper motor is hot because it's been extruding for hours and hours and hours.
Even with all those technical words, all I heard is, I'm messing with my 3D printer and got burned.
Yeah.
And that's what I said it was.
But you said it was the print.
Well, I'm sorry that I won't be able to distinguish the difference between, oh yes, totally not using the little scraper or whatever that comes with to gently peel it from where it's at, as much as
that's like touching the rollers inside the regular ink printer versus touching the piece of paper that came out of it.
I mean,
very different.
Very true. You got me there. But counter, it's still messing with the fact that it's your 3D print stuff, and that's all I really wanted to reference was your 3D print stuff.
That's true. that is a source of many very hot surfaces that I could injure myself with. Exactly. Although there's really only one hot surface I could actually injure myself with. Most of it's just like unpleasantly warm. Yeah. The hot end, that's the bit that's at 200 C. Eef. And it's not recommended to touch. But that is the danger no. That is the danger no. Do not touch. The bed surface is 70 C, which is pretty hot, but you're not gonna you're only gonna scald yourself. Yeah, it's not gonna be enough to actually leave a burn mark. As often. Being burned hurts. It does. I've actually not burned myself with my 3D printer, knock on wood. Most of my 3D... Knock, 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 knock. Oh man, Aura's freaking out. The real blue team, hello.
And is it because of how scary the game is?
Yeah, he's being chased by a monster or something.
That's no good.
He's doing some sort of like solve the mystery but don't get killed by the beast sort of.
Oh, I love and hate those at once. Aw, somebody else gave me a like other than myself.
But I just like I'm looking at my printer and his stream is in a separate is like hidden and I'm like, oh my god, I'm getting out of here. I just want this printer to get to a steady state so I can stop babysitting it.
Could you imagine being on a stream and then talking while being on a stream, but then also deciding to want to watch another stream while being on a stream while talking on stream?
I mean, all my friends are doing things. I gotta see what all my friends are up to.
Oh, I appreciate that you actually call me friend, because I usually have a constant state of whether or not people are my friends or if they're just being nice to me. Because they feel bad for me. That's not just mood, that's like real life.
Social anxiety mood.
Peak anxiety.
Don't get like me, where you want friends bad enough that you start tossing money at people because you don't know how to talk.
Is it bad that is how both of you have become closer friends to me? Is that one day you said, "Ooh, I like this," and started throwing money at me?
I mean, that's how I get all of my friends, okay? Literally, the first time, I've mentioned Kyle to you before. I've hung out at his house a couple times.
Yeah.
The first time I met him, the first time that we actually started being friends, we were working, and I was just talking to him because I was, like, grabbing something from over there, and he mentioned that he was thirsty. I could really go for, like, a Starbucks coffee. I was like, me too. Here's my card. Grab me one. Oh, and my pen is this in case you need it.
Nice.
I mean, that was me and Aura too for a while, but when he was financially dependent on his old boyfriend.
If you want to even call him a boyfriend.
Well, yeah, they were, I mean, whatever they were, but yeah, they were. There's a lot of arguing about who's going to pay, and then me going like, guys, like, I'll just pay for him, it's fine. Guys,
just let me put my money dick on the counter and say, I got it.
That's right. It's one of the few things. It's one of my love languages. It's my money dick.
Your money dick.
See, I'm starting to understand you more and more as time goes on. I feel you, man.
Feel you.
Hope you're not feeling each other too much.
Twitch subs, because that's too little of a return.
Yeah. See, I don't even know how that would work, and I also feel like between Twitch and YouTube that I don't understand the subscription system, and I just don't feel like it would provide enough even for the person who's doing it.
You could like bits and Twitch subscriptions are like 30% of the money gets to the creators or something like that. Maybe not even that. Like it's pretty small.
So
amounts.
Gross an amount.
Once you make it to, affiliate or whatever level you get paid at.
That sounds terrible.
Affiliate.
And even that, you gotta you gotta maintain viewership numbers and stuff like that.
Ugh.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you have to have an average number of at least, I think it's like 6 or 7 people per stream throughout the constant thing.
Yeah.
This is just the very baseline. You first can start making your first pennies. You have to keep that up. You have to stream like 30 hours a week.
Oh look, my ears look like
which is
Benali's
insane.
now.
And you have to hit 50 people following you. Then you can start getting people donating.
Look, I look like Bunali now. What? They're bunny ear hair thing for...
Yeah.
I didn't want to wear my actual Paw Star bunny ears, but like, here, let's Hashtag not sponsored. Paw Stars.
Everybody
Paw
go buy
Stars.
Paw Star if you want to be a beginner furry.
Oh yeah, and these are like really good ears. It's not like they're bad. They're like super good.
My first paw gloves.
These are my first Paw Stars too. These ears.
I know. You said you got them as a gift.
Yeah, I was super excited. I usually can't afford it.
Very good.
Now I feel like I need to switch. Gotta switch to the actual bunny ears. And just fold that over to look like Punali. And then reset up everything again on me so that way my mask doesn't try to fall off while I'm also sewing so I don't get fur in my mouth.
Don't get fur in your mouth.
It's
It's only for the shaving stage.
It's unpleasant no matter what stage you are. But like bunny ears.
Bunny ears.
Bunny ears.
Rabbit.
I have to say, I can't tell if I have two people on stream or one person on stream, but I'm enjoying that the person that last joined was the real blue team. And it's a blue dude with a red beanie. Oh, and just as I say that, they disappear. I don't know, but I'm here. I was like, am I too furry for you? Just stare into the camera. Am I too furry for you?
Too furry for you. Now what's Aura doing? He went to some random world. Oh, he's just world hopping.
I know you exist, Vanish. I know you're a person. It makes me happy that you are trying your best to be on so many different platforms.
Yay.
Yeah.
I stopped using TikTok, but I want to use TikTok, but I don't like the app.
Why don't you like the app, Pip?
It's supposedly very dubious security, but I've not really seen it.
Yeah.
Validated.
Yeah. It's
apparently my sister has a TikTok which I need to track down.
That's always fun.
Or ask her about. Track down sounds a little bit weird.
Gotta track down your sister's TikTok.
She does like baking on it. She makes like British baking show goods.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
She sounds like her. She'd be in the subvert for cottagecore TikTok.
She is also old balls like I am. So
old balls.
She's not.
Old balls.
She's not. She's not the prime demographic of Twitter.
I mean, fair.
Or of TikTok.
I don't even know who the prime demographic of Twitter is supposed to be.
I don't know. That's a good question. I think that's a pretty widespread one.
Yeah, exactly.
Twitter's a fucking mess.
Twitter is the mess. But don't let Twitter hear you say that. Might get angry. Alright. Oof. Hold on, so that people on TikTok can see what just happened. All of the flump. Very fur. Much wow. Don't know why, but for some reason the last two feathers are being the most stubborn on staying on the actual feather thing as much as just falling anywhere and everywhere off of it. Are you guys still there? Oh no, I've lost audio confirmation. I'll be back. Hello, hello.
Only like 4 more layers and I can stop babysitting this stupid thing.
I got someone who said no in my voice, in my chat. Sample Dusk ABW.
Are they just free hating?
I don't know. They just put no. So maybe? Don't really care though.
One of my one of my friends has a
Wait, is that also you?
No.
Okay.
I might have been a response to something we were talking about.
Yeah, that's true. I feel bad because I missed the context because it could have been any time ago.
Yeah, just saying no is a little bit, that's pretty vague.
Yeah.
It just popped up right before you mentioned them, but also the thing's a couple seconds behind for me, so I don't know. I think it was whenever we were talking about Twitter and such that they said that.
Shrug.
Yeah, they're furry. Good furries. All furries are good fur.
Oh.
I don't know about that, but many of them are good.
I don't know who you are, but
Everyone is
welcome
good.
to the stream.
Welcome to the stream.
Everyone is good being.
You're
Being a
being.
person.
All the beans. I'm a human being.
Yes.
I'm actually so used to only seeing people I know come to my streams that it's nice to see someone I don't directly awarely know, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. All I can say is there's not much to see here because there's so much more work I really need to get done on this one, but I'm just been trying to get this giant amount of crust sewn down. Yeah.
I hate that I randomly twitch at times. It's fucking bullshit.
Like hard spasm? Or is it just
My
an
body
actual
doesn't know
twitch?
how to be a human.
I mean,
That's most bodies.
yeah.
Bodies will just randomly start choking on their own spit.
Yeah.
I do that.
Gotta patch that out. So close, printer.
I'm thinking the same to me sewing this crest on. So close to being done with the crest.
You're almost there. Both of you.
I
support y'all.
I'm just standing looking at both of my monitors while manually feeding plastic into this printer just to make it go.
Wait, why are you manually feeding it?
The issue that this print was having is that it was doing a lot of tight zigzags, which were causing the hot end temperature to go down, which was causing the filament to skip.
Ah.
And if it skips too many times, the gear stops grabbing it, and then it doesn't feed anymore, and the print just stops.
Yeah, that's bad.
So if I put just light downward pressure on the filament into the motor, then it will always grab. And so I'm just standing here lightly pressing the filament down and into the feed, and then it is not having any problem.
I'm still super curious who that person is, though.
It's not doing any tight zigzags anymore, so I can probably just leave it alone.
Maybe.
I'm gonna go sit down and just see what happens.
Just sits from a distance just to watch, and then it just starts skirting around.
Yeah, it's
knock on wood.
It's 6 feet away, so I can get up pretty fast.
It's perfect distance that most people should socially distance at.
That's right. It's safe from my COVID, although not really because I'm indoors, so...
Wait, do you have COVID?
No.
Then why say that?
If I did.
I mean, this is true.
My theoretical COVID.
Your theoretical, hypothetical COVID.
I'm lightly concerned after I got 2 rides from random people over the weekend.
I mean, that's fair to be concerned about. Were you using Uber or something?
No, that was I walked to go get gas when I ran out of gas, and then I got just randomly picked up by people and driven to the place I was going.
Right, I remember that. I mean, were they respectful? Were they coughing all over the place?
No, and I had a mask on.
Right.
Except for part of the second ride when I I was walking without a mask, and then I got into the car and put my mask on. So there's a brief window.
Very small, very brief.
That's much briefer. That's much bigger of a window than my day-to-day, which is sitting on my couch.
Yeah. Pip just sitting on his couch, lounging back.
Lounging against some pillows and trying to get code working.
Yeah. I know
Trying
sooner
to
or later.
hack the planet.
Oh my gosh. This is the one thing I hate about working on a fursuit on stream, is that sometimes my focus gets so much on my words that I realize that I've slowed significantly on what I'm working on, to where it feels like this last feather is the hardest feather to deal with.
We're just gonna keep telling you to sew faster.
Oh no, that puts pressure on me. Ah!
Oh, don't sew faster then.
As soon as you said so faster, my brain's like, okay, so faster, and I'm like, no.
See, it worked, but at the cost of stress. This is Fursuit Maker Simulator. Oh god, you got like 5 bar graphs on the side of the screen. You got like stress and like finger calluses and hunger and sleepiness.
And the thing is, like, if you have a special set to where your person doesn't feel the hunger, but it's just going up, and they're just more visibly stressed, and they don't know why.
Yeah, you gotta click the button to ladder stitch, and then if you click on the beat enough times, then you get into flow, and then it goes faster.
I find that funny that you say that stitch specifically, because that's exactly what I'm doing.
I figured that's a pretty standard stitch for sewing fur edges together.
Well, it's either that or the Henson stitch, which, you know, is just a zigzagged ladder stitch anyways, but the point still remains. Some people do the, it's not a ladder stitch, it's one where they go in one way, but zigzag the other, overlapping, kind of like this motion, if you can see what I'm doing on YouTube.
I can see you, but I can't see the motion you're doing, but that's fine.
Doing this
my hand stitching
motion.
is so bad, but that's fine.
Compared to doing the up, over, down, over, which is ladder stitch. Oh, hello, Yadira Levia. Oh my gosh.
Fast.
Just KO me right now. I can't say names.
No. Oh, that was weird.
What?
Aura's doing this horror map in VR chat, so I'm getting all these horror movie sounds in my headphones.
Just suddenly horror movie sounds. That's how anxiety feels all the time. Is constantly just hearing those sounds.
It's just all of a sudden like, you know, rolling thunder or whatever. And I'm like, what's going on? Is it raining outside? No.
Sudden thunderstorm, creepy, eerie creaking, and the synthesizer music from like the 80s horror movies.
That's what I need
normal
to do
for y'all?
Huh?
Sometimes.
That shit happens here all the time, man.
Sounds like your anxiety is high stress.
Alright, what do I need to do? I gotta open the effects. So all that stuff I was talking about earlier, Benali would get in my animations working, my blip animation.
Yeah.
Now I'm merging in another thing that was designed for a different avatar, and so I have to copy all of that stuff from that avatar to my avatar into these like flow graphs that I was looking at. So I just gotta like, oh, there's a lot of these.
Yeah. State.
Oh, my alarm's going off.
Zero and half from the
It's time to make coffee for the morning.
Big Blue.
What is that?
A big balloon.
big glue.
I was like, oh, it was delayed plastic sounds.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, that's fair.
It sounded like popcorn.
This?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's just me rotating around these giant glue sticks. They're like as thick as my index. No, around my index to pinky finger.
Powerful glue.
We're hoping it's powerful. I know I'm going to do an initial glue down on one spot so I can hold a certain spot of fur down so that when I want to sew the beak and stuff on, it won't cause me too much trouble. Because I want to put a stabilizer for where it's at currently, so that way when I get the full beak covered in minky as well as the nose holes and stuff, that was a weirdly satisfying thing to do. I don't know if you can see it on there, Vanish, whichever stream you're on.
Wow.
What the heck?
It's the nares. It's the nares of the bird's nose.
Yes, but just
Wait, you can't see it on TikTok. Hold on, let me turn it.
you can't see it on TikTok. It's very good on YouTube.
Can you see it on both now if you look through either one?
Yes. Why is this a thing?
Because it feels very smooth and very satisfying for my fingers to go into. Like double in the fingers. I could fit up to 2 fingers.
I've been corrupted too much for this. I need to go.
Yeah, it's too hot for YouTube.
It's okay, because I already set my stream for not children.
Oh,
Good.
oh boy. Why do they call what?
There we are.
Oh,
And now I wait for my hot glue gun to heat up.
why did they misspell these?
Spell what?
These command, like I'm trying to merge the text files of these things, and it's to toggle things in the avatar, but they spelled it taggle.
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 Hello, Nursery Care 7700.
Someone said hi in another stream just at the exact moment that you said hi.
Now that's
All of the
timing.
hellos.
Just all of the hellos. I feel bad in the sense that this commissioner is gonna come across the stream and the thing they're gonna notice is me sticking my finger in the nair. It's just
repeatedly over and over again.
It's so
for like 5 minutes straight.
it's not been 5 minutes, it's barely been 2. But I have been counting. But it's just very smooth. I carved it very smooth. It is very satisfying to stick my finger into. It's
Very smooth carving.
it's like you know those toys when you're growing up that's filled with water and it has like a center part and it squishes and sometimes has glitter and stuff in it? It feels like that in smoothness without the tension of the water.
You've lost me.
Like the little water snakes or whatever.
It's
You've
literally
lost me.
okay. So it's this rubbery plastic thing that is more or less, let's just say it in adult terms, it's more or less an Ownahole, but it's meant for kids to play with, and it has glitter and stuff in it. What? It's already set for adults to be here. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Just fine.
It's fine. But it's like one of those. I wish I had a picture of what I'm talking about so it would make more sense.
I know what you're talking about.
Oh, wait.
Pip.
I actually might know what you're talking about.
Pip.
Called it,
Wait a second.
you Google like water snake. It's called like a water snake.
Is it really called a water snake?
I don't think that would give me what I want to find, but I'll look up water snake.
Put water
is giving
snake
it's giving you
toy
actual
kid.
snakes.
Yeah, that's what I figured it would give me.
Toy. Yeah, water snake toy gets it for sure.
Yeah, I have seen those.
That's exactly what it feels like, is what I'm sticking my finger into.
I'm never gonna get the image of what you called that out of my mind now.
I mean, reading Reddit threads, that was a great awakening for many young males.
Alright.
I need to stop talking to you or something. You're
Why?
corrupting my innocent little Babu mind.
Right. Totally. Right. Nods to you in 2 streams. Right. I'm the one corrupting you.
Oh, you're definitely would be corrupting me than me corrupting you, buddy.
Bull crap. Bull crap on a stick. I know what role plays went down in the Homestuck Dead server.
Oh,
I know what roleplays went down in your Pokemon stuff.
Hey, everyone has that moment where they diverge, okay? As my partner sighs in disappointment at me.
Yeah, I can call you out too.
Oh
out
no! I'm being called out! Shrug?
Yeah, how dare you be a furry as you work on a fursuit?
Wearing bunny ears and a furry convention mask. And a furry shirt. How dare
I?
I?
To call you out somehow. I feel like you were already out.
Alright. Gonna unplug the hot glue gun.
Oh, what is it, Cat?
Alright. The next part that I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go back towards the foam section and lightly trim ear holes, because I promised a divot of ear holes in this. Now let's see if I can find my X-Acto knife. Let's just see if I can find it. Oh no, there went TikTok!
you've gone too deep into C. Chanty's TikTok.
I see the ceiling of a room. Oh, it's no longer the ceiling of a room.
Alright, so. Trying to do very delicate cuts. Kind of diamond shaped, to be honest, instead of a circle. Because it's a lot easier to cut a straight line for me for some reason. Not a perfectly straight line, but at least something.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
These lines are straighter than my sexuality.
Same. What is this? It's just a circle.
Just a circle.
Well, damn.
Oh, these are. I don't understand.
What don't you understand, Pip?
I don't understand what the purpose of these things they put on are.
Yes.
Oh, I see. They just wanted to make. I see.
Hello, Austin Helder. Hello, Beauty Mark Mama.
Is there a way to open it?
There we go. And there's another ear hole. And now those are cut away. Boom. I think what's going to be more amusing is when I do the special commission that I will probably not be doing it on YouTube, if you know what I mean. Yes. If I can manage a way to do it to where it's a camera stream from Picardo, we can figure these things out.
You could do it on Discord. It's not quite as much fun.
I mean, fair.
But
I could definitely do it on Discord. You're right.
Picardo might work though. You'd have to figure out cameras in OBS, but that'd be fine.
That would be fine.
That's what they're there for.
Yep. All right. So now I'm really just trying to figure out where I'm pinning down and starting light amounts of initial gluing, so that way I can not have to worry about certain spots because they'll be already kind of pinned down, other than the initial sewing that will come down to it. Also, look how big this glue gun is. That is big. And I'm not even near the camera as much to show how big this is.
Big honking glue gun.
Big honking glue gun.
That's not that big, actually.
No. Wait. Just wait. I can prove it's big.
That's a pretty big glue gun. There's certainly bigger glue guns.
I'll prove it because
I live in Texas. Well known for having things way too big.
Alright, so here is my medium-sized glue gun. And this is considered big for glue guns typically. Now, here's my new glue gun.
Small.
Now, here's my new glue gun.
Yeah, again, I live in Texas.
Glue guns are universal. You don't say that because you live in Texas it's going to be bigger. I've been through Texas. It's not all as big as they say it is.
Yeah, it is.
No, it really isn't. Don't you lie to me. Just because you live
We're
there.
the biggest state besides freaking Alaska.
Yeah, but it's also the biggest state with the worst aptitude.
We're the best. No, but Texas is great. People kind of shitty, but Texas is great.
No.
We're just kind of shitty, but Texas is great.
What's so great about Texas? Honestly.
Barbecue.
I could go to Bandana Barbecue
Mostly.
for something good.
Austin's barbecue is unrivaled.
Yeah, we also... It's partially because of Texas heritage that I love Texas so much. Texans are proud people through and through, no matter what. We always have been, and we always will be proud people. We're proud of ourselves, of our founders, our forefathers who came before. We're proud of everything that we've done from Alamo, gaining independence. We're a little less proud of joining America and then losing 75% of our land so that it can become 3 other states. But that is what that is. But Texas has a way too rich background.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Which I know every state has its own.
Oh, yeah, for certain.
But
wow, this hair crest is so honking huge. It's making me wonder. You can.
It looks pretty big.
Big hair.
Well, they're just feathers, and this is how he wanted the feathers. But it's just the more and more I look at it, the more I'm like, how in the hell is this to balance on somebody's head? And I know that's pretty bad when the fursuit maker is saying this, but it's one of those things where it's I tested the balancing, and it's fine. but I tested it before the fur was on it. Because it can barely, yeah, it can barely stand as is. There was a head in there the whole time. Let's see. Y'all,
Secret head. Secret head.
well, my head's about to go into a secret tunnel. Oh, shoot.
Oh.
Secret tunnel.
How is the? Oh, there's the preview.
Okay, that's not too bad. It actually balances on my shoulders all right. It's a bit wobbly, but the commissioner's head's slightly bigger, so yeah, no, it still fits pretty okay. It really just balances on your shoulders.
What happens if I hit play?
There we go.
It probably plays something.
It's true.
This is true. Indeed. Alright. What part should I do next?
Let's. Oh, there we go. I can turn that off. Oop.
I will have to be right back because I realized I did not pack the feet into the box like I thought I did.
Oh no.
Oof.
Wait, what? What's that turn on?
There we go. I'm gonna set the head aside for now.
Oh, it's a particle system. I see.
Big honking feet. But like, look at it. Won't even fit in the camera. I have to pull it away. Feet.
Yeah.
Bird feet. Oh no, I lost
I'll
connection
never
on
understand
TikTok.
you fetid fucks.
Huh?
Huh?
What about feathers?
I said I'd never understand you fetid fuck.
Why?
Because I don't understand anything. So how could I understand you?
I mean, that's fair. Sounds like mammal mentality to me. Now that I think about it, I think every other fur that I've encountered is some sort of mammal. Except for
Mammals.
my commissioner, who has a insectoid, technically an arachnid. So,
What about dragons?
No one expects the scaly inquisition.
I mean, fair, but
A lot of dragons.
huh?
There's a lot of dragons.
There are a lot of dragons, but when it comes to people I really consider like my friends in the furry fandom, like, I don't have very many people who are like non-mammalian furries. Even my other fursona, the third one that I almost never bring out because, like, one part of me is worried that I want to make a fursuit of him, and two, because I'm still drawing him out a little bit more each time because I've drawn him like 6 different times, and I kind of drew him before I drew Benali in some respects, but then I kind of was like, nah.
Nah, board time.
Orb time indeed. Here we go. Trying to
On the board.
Get all these pins out. Maybe that one. That one definitely came out. Just need to get this last one. Maybe. Let's see. Tool drawer.
God damn it. Must be cold or some shit.
Big yawns.
I should probably go to bed. I should probably set up my coffee machine for the bed, and then save my Unity project and fight with it some other day.
Probably.
Just trying to get on the cover so I don't shake violently every 5 minutes.
You gotta stay warm. Get toasty.
Gotta get
I
toasty.
don't even feel that cold.
What?
My body doesn't understand cold.
Are you trying to be angsty or are you serious?
50-50. My body does actually have a little bit of trouble with temperature. I used to walk home from school in Texas summer heat, like 3 miles every day with a full heavy jacket on, zipped up. And then my mom likes to keep it as cold as she can possibly have it in the house at all times. So, like,
Sounds like
my
your
body
mom's a
just doesn't
polar bear.
understand temperature.
Yeah.
And it's gotten to the point, sometimes I'll go into, like, the freezer at work, and I won't feel anything. I'll be like, all right, this is nothing. And then other times I'll walk in there later on that very same day and go, oh,
This is colder than a witch's
but
tit.
now I'm an ice cube.
Goodness glaciers, where is these tools at? All I'm finding is all my scissors. Sadly, none of my pliers.
All you need in the world is scissors.
Apparently. I was trying to get another pin out that was really stuck into the foam of it. Because when I had last done these, I was focusing more on trying to make sure it's all adhered to the main base of it right here with the EVA foam versus all of this plush foam for the fact that the commissioner wants indoor feet and outdoor feet. So these are the indoor ones, so they're going to be extra plush. Although I will say I've made this style of foot before for Queen Ava, and I've worn them outside and they've been fine, but that's only because I like pick up my feet more when I'm wearing her. And I know not everyone picks up their feet when they walk.
Picking up your feet is hard.
Yeah.
I don't even pick up the freaking pencil when I write. Not that I write cursive, I just don't pick up the pencil.
Chicken scratch through and through.
Oh yeah.
Or in your case, hoof scratch.
Stop it! God, call me out all the time.
I mean, and?
That's it, just that you're trying to.
Oh, it's not really try as much as it just is there and it's obvious and it's easy.
Well, stop it. I know I'm easy, but it doesn't mean you gotta do it.
Woo! They just admitted they're easy? Whoa, I would have never thought that.
You're so rude to me.
If I'm actually
Why are we friends?
If I'm actually upsetting you, I am sorry. I'm not trying to.
No.
Okay.
And I'm the youngest of like 5, all boys. It's okay. Well, almost all boys, but
Stares at you intently. Almost all boys.
no, I admit my sister died whenever I was like 4 and she was like 5.
I stare intently yet again and say, almost.
Stop calling me.
But again, if you genuinely feel like I am picking on you too much, I will stop.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
It's less of an annoyed stop and more of a flustered stop.
Oh, flustered. What you got to be flustered for,
I
Zan?
regret saying everything.
What you got to be flustered for, Zan?
I'm hiding in a corner now. No, I did not want to open up Cortana's stop computer. Dumb piece of shit.
You said coroner, and Cortana's like, yes? Hello? I'm still here.
Cortana is always there. Always waiting.
Cortana's always there. I also have like an Alexa somewhere. I think my mother stole it actually to go with her Alexa.
How much printing is left?
I don't know,
So
Pip.
90%
Still.
Huh? What'd you say, Pip?
I said there's a lot of printing left still. It's at like 87%.
Dang.
It's on layer 57 of 86, but it's misleading because the layers have gotten much smaller now.
This is true.
And like the last 20 layers are just a little pin.
Dang.
They're like a little because these are like belt clips for the 5 VR trackers, and so they have a little shape that they fit onto,
Right.
and so there's like a little pin and a little bar that it has to print.
There.
And then you put a 1/4-inch screw through it, and then it's like a camera tripod.
Dang.
And the first one I printed is like solid as a rock. It's like pretty dense.
Dense.
Because normally when you 3D print it leaves a bunch of air in the inside to save material.
Right.
But because this one is because he broke the last one, I printed this with 100% infill, so it's solid,
Yeah.
and then hopefully it's harder to break.
Hopefully. Knock on wood. I know sooner or later I might close up stream because I'm feeling the woozy.
20,000 bits. How much does that cost?
Way too fucking much.
The actual
Way too
cost or special currency cost?
I'm curious.
Money cost.
Money cost.
20,000 is
That's like $200 and something dollars.
200 something, yeah, because 100 is like $1.23, some shit like that. So that's over $200 tossed that way.
Dang. The more you know.
Yeah. It's because I watch Twitch streamers, and also my brother streams on Twitch now.
Yeah.
We're like 6 away from affiliate.
Nice.
Which is why I have all the info onto what you need to become an affiliate.
That
I
makes
also know what
sense.
you need to become a partner, which is way too fucking much.
Yeah. But I'm
Need to wait
assuming
till-
if you become a partner, you can also probably pay your rent. Hopefully.
No,
Damn.
you can just make a little more. But
That's
also, it
sad.
has to be a full-time job. So technically, yes, you can pay your rent off of it. Because you literally can't do anything else but stream on Twitch all day, every day. Like me and my brother talked about it, and you have to do about 6 to 8 hour streams a day. Not a day, a week.
See,
So
that
pretty
wouldn't
much
be bad
you
because
get-
I would do 6-hour ones at least. And I'd probably do it over
Yeah.
Minecraft because I know how to shut up when I'm playing Minecraft.
Yeah, that's fair, but still, in the end, it'll start getting to you whenever you have to produce new content and keep up a certain viewer rate. So you have to make sure that you're constantly doing stuff that people like or want to see more of.
Right.
Every single day for 8 hours a day.
You said 6 to 8 hours a day.
6 to 8 hours, because it's going to be 6 most days, and you have to do 1 to 2 8-hour streams. But it becomes a lot. It becomes
Yeah,
lot.
no doubt there.
But, I mean, if it's what you end up wanting to do, then it's definitely worth it.
Alright. I don't see myself ever doing Twitch, per se, because, like, I have a Twitch, but mostly to watch other people's Twitches. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So did Pips dip out on us?
Probably.
Pip, are you still there? Pip.
I'm researching bits because I'm so in shock.
Yeah.
How much that shit is?
Yeah, Aura's boyfriend just gave him 20,000 bits.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a very, very generous boyfriend.
Which I think costs $250, but can be redeemed by Aura for $200.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty bad return on investment, but I guess it's paying $50 to see him lose his mind.
Yeah.
So it's very interesting.
Now, is this the boyfriend I'm aware of, or?
This is not Drax.
Okay. Good to know. And that's
this
all.
This is Neb, who I think will be moving to your area soon.
Oh, really? So, is Drax just moving away and becoming a side versus a main for the polycule, or?
I don't know that level of detail. But,
okay.
That
would be my best assumption, but I'm not 100%.
I did see his Twitter said moving to Ohio, ? So I don't know what that means. I don't know what the question mark means.
As in, it's probably still up in the air, ?
I'm not sure. It's maybe just like being coy on Twitter sort of thing.
Maybe.
But, yeah, we'll see.
I think there's something satisfying about clipping and trimming around foam. The other reason why I didn't take off my mask is because this stuff also likes to get in my mouth and in my lungs sometimes.
Oh, sure.
Because I could have, as soon as I stopped fucking around with the fur, taken off my mask. But at the same point, it's like, hey, I know this crap gets in my breathing area just as much as the fur does.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah. I know there was a time in my young artist life where I was like, I'll just make pottery for the rest of my life and just live off of pottery. And then when I found out the cancer risk for that, I was like, no thanks. I don't want cancer.
But cancer fun.
No, cancer bad. Cancer not fun.
Cancer good.
No, bad.
Don't get cancer now. Goodbye.
Not allowed. No.
Fine. I won't get cancer. Yet.
Zand. No.
Watch 20 years from now, I'm just like, well, time I have cancer.
Oh my gosh. At least it'd be 20 years ago instead of now. Because that means you lived
2 minutes from now.
efficiently. No, not 2 minutes from now. 20 years is fine because you would have lived
2 years.
No, still no. You're not debating.
2.5 years.
No. You're just shortening the time. Your butt?
2 months.
Yeah, but
Alright, so between my ability to breathe and my patience with wanting to carve on stream, I think I'm gonna cut this stream at where it's at right now.
good.
Which
I need
one?
an excuse to
The
just put it
TikTok or the YouTube?
Both.
later.